Bro, hello cousin. Do not book this girl, Caramel County. Fucking hairstylist horror story on my mama. So I booked for a curly flip over, hair included. 10:40. I booked my appointment for 10:40. I have work today at 3 o'clock. It's 12:40 and she kicked me out her shop for no reason. I get in there at 10:22. It's early. I'm on 20 minutes early. Hairstylists love to cancel and give a fee for being late. I go in there at 10:22. My grandma dropped me off. I walk in. It's a barbershop full of men. I'm already uncomfortable because why, as a female hairstylist, you're in a shop full of niggas? Like, a girl don't want to come in here and get dolled up and be in a shop full of niggas all day? Like, what? So then I go in. I see her. She's all...
Public service announcement. I don't watch these videos before we go on live. So it is what it is. She's making the content saying that where I don't believe in identifying people like that. But, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's the world we live in.
All the way in the back of the shop. I look. She got a client. So I go up and I ask her, I'm like, hey, like, are you... My appointment... I go up to her. I'm like, hey, like, I came early. I was wondering if I could come in early, but I see I have a client, like, what time do you think you'll be done? So she's like, whatever time your appointment is. What time is it for? And I said 10:40. She's like, I'm gonna be done. Something like that. So I'm like, okay, that's already rude. Prior to this, I'm texting her and her texts are rude as fuck. She's like, hey, you didn't send your stuff. Like, she didn't send your hair color. Like, it just was rude as fuck, basically is what I'm...
Maybe she got a cheap ass hair person, whatever you call them, cosmetologist or something. Maybe she got well, look, this sound like, you know what I'm saying, people trying to save money and go the cheap route when it comes down to certain services. I mean, you pay for what you get, but I'm just curious if she went down that route. This doesn't justify how she's getting treated and what has happened, but if people usually have cheaper prices, they're usually more unprofessional. And it's because when you're the best, nobody expects you to be the cheapest. And when you're the cheapest, nobody expects you to be the best. Shout out to Myron Golden on that one.
Trying to say, I'm gonna post all the messages and stuff. She's just a rude bitch. I'm just gonna jump back to me going in the shop because that's like the most important thing right now. So basically I go and I'm in the shop. I'm like, okay, so she's not gonna be done to my appointment. That's fine. But I'm already knowing that she not, because when I went in there, the bitch only had half of her tracks in like this. Bitch still had half her cap out. So I knew she was not going to be done, but I'm still like, okay, I'm just going to come back at 10:40. So I come back at like 10:41. I walk in. She's still not done, like I said. Now, she still got to do the front of the girl head just like this. She got the same thing as me. So I'm like, oh my God, this is taking forever. Like, she's going to take forever on my hair. I'm already knowing. So I come in at 10:40, still not done. I sit down and I just wait. I wait from 10:40 to 11, like 11 o'clock or like 11:15 to get in the fucking chair. This bitch take like 20, 30, 40 minutes to get me.
That's like 25 minutes. That's not 40 minutes, but that's 25 minutes.
In the chair. Y'all want to do all this, adding the late fee when a bitch late, but when you overbook and a bitch can't get their hair done, you still gotta fucking wait. You don't take no money off. Okay, bitch. Watch this. So finally, I get in the chair at like 11:15. She finally braided me down, heavy-handed as fuck, hard as fuck, just rude as fuck the whole time.
Okay, she said 11:40 to like 2:15. So yeah, that is like 35 minutes.
There, like, just rude as a bitch, hard-headed, hard as fuck with my hair and rough. So I'm just like,
I ain't gonna hold you as well. When I hear people that talk like her, I'm like, bruh, if you were in the same environment that you live in, you get what I'm saying? And you getting a service done, don't expect nothing different. Don't expect nothing special. Y'all might hate me for that. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I like nice things. I like nice locations. I like people being professional. I pay more to get treated. I don't pay more to get treated a certain way. I pay more to be in a different location. You know what I'm saying? I didn't grow up in that I didn't grow up in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I'll be the first one to say that. But why expect different results from people who are in the same environment as you? I mean, it's sad to say, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I remember a couple of years ago, I went to go and get my hair retwisted in the mall from a company I'm not going to disclose because it is what it is. It's whatever. But I went there for the first couple times as I got my hair retwisted. It was cool and everything. About the sixth time that I got my hair retwisted, after some months of actually going there, I went there. I set an appointment for like 10 a.m. the store looked like it was closed at 10 a.m. when I came there. And so I called, nobody answered. I called again, nobody answered. So I texted, right? Mind you, I put down a deposit. I paid money to make the appointment and put down money to also say I'm actually going to show up, and then you pay the other half once your hair is done and stuff, right? And so I'm sitting there for like 30 minutes. Then other people start to like build a line, and it's like, yeah, I got a hair appointment too. I'm like, yo, where are the people at, right? But they're individual vendors inside of the hair salon. So I'm standing there. I'm like, well, the whole store don't need to be open. It just need to be that one person that had a booked appointment, right? They're gonna take the money. They already took the money. So where's the person at? So I was calling and texting the person that was supposed to do my hair. Nothing. So I was like, you know what? An L is an L. I've been standing here for like 45 minutes. They probably not going to be here. I got stuff to do. I drove 45 minutes just to get here. Anyways, I just left a Google review and I was like, yeah, I booked with so-and-so. She didn't show up. I called this many times. I texted. I paid a deposit. They confirmed it. No answer at all. Don't know what happened. It's the first time this happened. Lie to you not. Within like 3 minutes, that person called me and they canceled. But it's because I put a Google review, and I ain't the type of person to be bashing people. I'm just like, yo, when people pay their hard-earned money to get a service, the entrepreneur, the business owner needs to take care of it. You know what I'm saying? But there's little to no accountability when it comes down to things like this. Now, one thing I will say is I won't go into no ghetto ass place. It won't like that. So like I went inside a mall and paid a deposit online, and I've been there multiple times and they did a great job. So I wasn't concerned about that, but that doesn't mean that you won't get treated a certain way or somebody won't do a poor job.
Like, okay, whatever. Let me just hurry up and get my hair done so I could go, because I haven't had my hair done in a long time. Like, I just want to feel good. She finally fucking braided me down and put this sorry ass wig cap on me. Ain't even cut it off all the way. Lazy as fuck, just ready to glue the tracks on and send the bitch out. Fucking, she braided me down, put my cap on and stuff. Bro, she sit me under the dryer for a fucking hour. And I have work at 3 o'clock, bro. I booked for 10 o'clock, obviously, for a fucking reason. I have work at 3, and now it's 12 o'clock, and I have to fucking go to work looking crazy as fuck, trying to figure out what the fuck I'm finna do with my fucking hair. Bro, I'm just sitting under the dryer, like, contemplating. I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'm just finna leave, because me sitting under this dryer for a whole hour just had me thinking, like, bro, is she ever even gonna come back? Like, is she just finna leave, bro, and just, like, dupe me and take my money? Like, she's taking so long to come back. My fucking shit is bone dry.
Yeah, I that would be the last time I would have been there.
Fucking bone the fuck dry. So finally, when she come back in, I'm like, I peek my hair from under the dryer. I'm like, hey, like, mind you, before I even peek my hair from under the dryer, I text her. I'm like, hey, like, I'm pretty sure my hair is dry and it's getting a little hot under here. Like I'm basically trying to get from under here. Like, y'all know how to dryer get that shit hot as fuck. Bro, I don't want to sit under the dryer for a whole hour, bitch. That's fucking torture. Bitch, you might as well give me the electric chair. So fucking finally I get from under the dryer. Like, she come as I send the text, and I pick my hair from under the dryer. I'm like, hey, like, it's kind of hot. Like, can I get from under here? She's like, she's rude. She's like, no, waving me. I was like, no, get under the dryer. It's still wet. I'm like, okay. So I just get under the dryer. I don't say nothing. So finally,
this story keeps getting worse and worse and worse.
After I'm sitting under the dryer, y'all. After I'm done sitting under the dryer, I get back in her chair. She comes, she lift me up out of the dryer. I get in her chair. She fucking... After I get from under the dryer, I sit back in her chair, and she, like, it's almost as soon as she glue the first track on, she like, is there a problem? And I literally, y'all know how it be.
So I ain't even about to listen to the rest of this. I'm just going to say this. Sometimes it's just better to just work on your own stuff, whether it's your car, your hair, whatever. I remember when I used to get haircuts, maybe like 5 years ago now, and we would set appointments, and they would be like $25, $35 or whatever. And you would go in there thinking that you're going to be on time because you set an appointment, right? They accepted it. You chose the time. And you get in there and it's like, damn, you still got to wait 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? A haircut don't take nothing but like a cool 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes if it's a crazy cut for somebody else. But I'm like, bro, what are we really dodging here? It seemed as though that barbershops adopted the appointment, take deposit type of money, pay before you get into the store type of style when COVID happened and stuff started to open back up, which is justifiable. But it's like, yo, if we're booking appointments now, Why is there still a wait? Shouldn't you have like a buffer time? See, when I was selling online programs and I would get on Zoom calls and sales calls and stuff, like I knew my calls would be anywhere between 20 to 45 minutes. And I would have my calendar automatically adjust just in case the call went over a certain amount of time. I didn't have back-to-back calls. It would be like a 15-minute, 20-minute break in between each call after it was the 45-minute mark. So I don't understand. I think people are usually they're greedy for money, right? They're promising something that they can't serve, and this is bad business. As an entrepreneur, you do not want to do that. You want to make sure your customers are happy. No, customers aren't always correct, but this type of stuff right here is just strictly unprofessional. It's uncalled for, and it's definitely making a name for whoever the hairstylist is, because she definitely said her name. And this post got 14,000 comments and 1.9 million likes. Look, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a content creator, do the best that you can do. Treat yourself, treat other people like you want to be treated when it comes down to being a business person. You know what I'm saying? That's how I think about it. That's what I believe. Because nobody would want to be treated like that. But anyways, let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section down below. Have you ever been in a similar situation? Subscribe if you like the content. Let's get it.